It is 30 minutes right here on City TV, and of course it's a midweek edition. Whenever it gets to Wednesdays, I'm so excited because I know the weekend is around the corner. But we're talking about something that is quite interesting. The BOG and Men's Gold Ghana seem to be at loggerheads. Social media is reacting in so many ways, and we're bringing it right to you on the show. My name is Aja Kwakosapon, and I'm here with
Melissa Awad. Welcome back, guys, and we are live and direct with you and talking all things social media, trending conversation. So check this out. How do you feel about traveling to work maybe suspended in the air, but not by an aeroplane? Cable cars. Apparently, according to the government, we may be getting cable cars. We don't know, so we're going to be checking this out and seeing what you guys think about this. And of course, use our hashtag 30 minutes. That's hashtag 30 minutes. Get at me and AJ on Twitter, AJ Sapong and Melly Mel for real, and all our social media handles at City TV, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We'll be right back.
Alrighty, you're still tuned into 30 minutes right here on City TV. Starting it off with a very interesting piece of trending news. BOG is at loggerheads, it seems, with Men's Gold Ghana. So the BOG released, put out a press release detailing that we should not be, or those that do business with Men's Gold, do it at their own, well, sort of peril, because they have not been licensed to do the kind of business that they are, that is taking deposits. Men's Gold, on the other hand, is saying they do not take deposits. But taking a look at the BOG press release really shortly on the screen, it details exactly what they put out to the public domain. But no, when you heard it, what was your initial reaction?
Well, okay, so I have some friends I know that do it, and I'm happy with it. And I'll just leave it at that. Okay,
so this was the press release that was put out in the papers. So the Bank of Ghana wishes to notify the general public that in spite of several cautions, the Men's Gold Ghana Company Limited to desist from solicitation, receipt of money, and the payment of dividends to its clients, the company persists in deposit-taking activity in breach of Section 6(1) of the Bank and Specialized Deposit-Taking Institution Act 2016, Act 930. So it goes on to say that anyone who transacts any of the above-mentioned businesses with Men's Gold Ghana Limited does so at his or her own risk. And the Bank of Ghana will not be liable in the event of loss of investment or deposits.
Dun, dun, dun. And dated the 6th of August 2018.
You know, you have to add a sound effect to it, because when you hear you do it at your own peril, or if you literally, that's when you know you want to pump the brakes there.
This is serious.
Quite.
This is very serious, and social media have been talking, and some people are not happy, or some people even saying, hey, wait, I have just put in my investment, don't do anything just yet. Wow, this is crazy.
But when they did put it out, Men's Gold reacted back in a similar press statement as well. They put it out on the public domain, stating that they do not take deposits at all, that the Bank of Ghana may be having their facts wrong in, well, not to a few words. So taking a look at what they put out into the public domain, their press release in response to Bank of Ghana's thoughts on this particular one, is in tiny print, but basically the management of Men's Gold Ghana, it has cited with deep indignation a notice from the Bank of Ghana issued to the general public on the 6th of August, going that we pray, and then towards the end, we pray that the authorities will show more interest in building, nurturing, and supporting business growth in enabling atmosphere, as anything to do with the contrary could be detrimental to the economy of the nation. So put in quite a strong worded statement saying that Men's Gold does not do it, the Bank of Ghana has it wrong, and so on and so forth. That was put out there.
They hit back pretty fast.
Yeah, and it was a very strong worded.
Very strong worded one. Plenty vocab.
Yeah, quite a lot. So I basically said that, you know, promote Ghanaian indigenous businesses and don't be like that, you know. Let us grow so that we're all growing and the money will come into the GDP. You get, yeah. But people have been reacting in so many ways on social media.
Yes.
Definitely the place to, if you want to hear people's thoughts, truly.
It is social media.
Look at the social media conversations.
Twitter is lit.
Chale. And you know people gotta talk when they see such situations going on. Taking a look at some social media commentary, starting it off from Abu Hassan Seidu, who says, in fact, BOG can continue collapsing banks in Ghana, but not Men's Gold because it's not a bank and not taking deposits. Well, moving on to more social media commentary.
From Anthony, Men's Gold has outsmarted the Bank of Ghana, and they are so confused. Nana Appiah indeed is doing banking in a smart way that's outside the law, and so nobody can prosecute him based on the law.
Interesting to see.
All right, moving on to some more social media commentary. And we have here from David Owusu Appiah, Men's Gold aren't breaking any rules, so Bank of Ghana should sit up. After all this time, is it now they will warn Men's Gold? Yeah, and AJ, people are not happy, and they're backing Men's Gold.
They are, but the one person who we're all waiting to hear from was the boss. Men's Gold's boss.
Yeah,
you know,
he had something to say.
He had quite a lot to say.
He had a bit of a jab.
And he tweeted it. So you know how people now respond on social media because that's the best way to respond. I mean, come on. And he tweeted it very, very, very shadily at the Bank of Ghana. Take a look at his tweet. It went on to say, today's joke. Bank of Ghana, so now you do propaganda. I beg, pa, tell Ghanaians exactly what happened with the 5 or so collapsed banks you duly licensed and supervised for years. Please don't attempt to use our dear Men's Gold to cover up. I beg, make we think. Wow. You know, we can add that with an attitude, with a hand slant, like, make we think.
Yeah.
And at the end there, you see the video in there.
Yes.
Taking a look at the video that he accompanied. You see, it makes me want to, like, that's the latest fire service person I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's all.
That band, they must play at my wedding. I'm telling you, I'm going to find them. I need to give them the contract.
But AJ, you know, people clap back at him for that tweet, saying, you know, it was a bit unprofessional and things of that nature. Some people were not happy about that.
We're not, but we're going into those kind of comments. But first, going into some of the social media commentary following this particular announcement by the BOG on Men's Gold. Well, a lot of people had a lot to say. Some negative, some positive actually.
Some in between.
Some in between, and some just downright crazy. Or going into some social media commentary, starting it off with Eddie Wynn. Because of Men's Gold, people know they save for banks again. Oh, so banks are collapsing. If banks collapse, what BOG go fit to do? The best option is to break down Men's Gold. And he ends it with
I don't get how people do that. You know what? I have a friend who actually texts like that.
Yeah, I actually do that sometimes.
They know who they are. They're probably watching. You know who you are.
Well, more social media commentary because Charlie, a lot of commentary coming on this particular one.
And we have from Elom. People take their monthly income and save at the banks. They should even be happy because most of the money deposited at the banks come from Men's Gold. Leave him, Men's Gold, alone. Oh, wow. So what do you say? Men's Gold is doing the banks a favor? Moving on to some more social media commentary from Gideon. Why is Men's Gold operating in Spain and England but cannot operate in Ghana? Hey, Bank of Ghana and the other banks should just tell us the truth that they can no longer compete with Men's Gold and stop the unnecessary tension. Wow. So he's saying maybe there's some jealousy or... Okay, moving on. Moving on to some more social media commentary from Humble Nana. I just remembered my agony from God is Love and DKM. Since 2014, my money hasn't been refunded. Allow us to redeem our soul from Men's Gold.
Hey, Humble Nana, if you went through DKM, you are so willing to put your money money is something the Bank of Ghana is saying.
Let's say, wow.
Over to you.
Moving on to some more social media.
So I was interesting name there. I'm begging BOG that if they want to close down Men's Gold, I beg they should wait for a year because I just invested last week. I know chop 1 month's money. So
yes. I think I saw that one. Yeah, this one's funny.
So it's more social media commentary. And this one coming in from Junior Ave Maria. So Bank of Ghana is now feeling happy that they're collapsing Ghanaian businesses. Hey, I can bet my last coin on it that they can't do anything to Men's Gold. This pulling down of Ghanaian youth doing genuine businesses must stop. Okay. Those are your thoughts, Junior. Moving into others. Kwame Asare says, this is long overdue. Ghana is the only country where people cannot explain how they got their expensive lifestyle and money from. But when you question them, people will tell you, you are jealous of them. Charlie. Jealousy, jealousy.
This comment bothers me, AJ. This comment, it just
Why?
bothers. I don't know. It's like, I feel we just want everyone to account for every single dime.
But shouldn't they?
Yes, but it's like people don't take the time. It's like, but then what it is that people assume people are up to no good because they're requiring substantial amounts of income. Do you get it?
I feel like the way we've gotten to in the world where fast money has become, it almost seems to be a norm.
Yes.
If you feel that some things are fast money, sometimes you need to question. And it's okay to question. I mean, every investor should be able to question the sources of income from the ones they invest in.
And you should be able to have nothing to hide.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
So maybe I get where some people's sentiments come from, but the fact remains, if you do not see a particular pattern of someone's wealth, you do not see that the person had their office here and then maybe did a business transaction here
and really account for it.
But if you see the person pop up immediately and then starts throwing around wealth, people may want to question that.
I understand.
And should we? Perhaps if you haven't run for office, do we have the right to question you? Maybe if you're allowed, you're telling me to invest my money in you, I should be able to. And anyways, people are talking, and we will bring it to you because, you know, social media is where the party is.
Absolutely.
More social media commentary coming in. This time, I'm going to be taking a look on quite a bit more of the commentary. Well, Konu Emmanuel says, collapsing local institutions is all the BOG are interested in. Hey, Charlie. It's hard.
That was a little harsh.
More social media commentary. The Pinnaman says, Men's Gold, usra wundi. Translation, if you are afraid, you will not chop. So you must take a risk in order to chop.
Oh, okay.
So those that are not risk takers will not chop.
So you're not.
But those that are chopping.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to more social media commentary.
From Solomon 7. Joke of the century, Bank of Ghana just wants to tarnish the image of Men's Gold to cover up for their ineffectiveness and inefficiency in managing the collapsed banks. Wow. And this isn't the first comment that I've seen that says this is a cover-up for what is going on. All right, well, moving on to some more social media commentary. We have Men's Gold as it stands now will be more appealing to risk lovers who are willing to take the risk due to the high returns they are enjoying. This is a choice that every individual has to make and must be prepared for any consequences that come with it. From Senanu. All right, moving on to some more commentary from Samuel. My confusion is, why didn't Bank of Ghana issue any warnings to the 5 defunct banks, customers like they constantly do in the case of Men's Gold? They are just empty threats. Please, enough of the warnings. Act and let's see. Bank of Ghana is creating too much tension. Is it really tension, or is it because this happens to be back to back? That's the thing.
I think it's more of who are the ones investing in it and how they're
it's who they're targeting.
They really want to keep that steady flow of income coming in.
Yeah, because I have heard the returns are nice.
Charlie, I think it's like 10% a month or something.
I've heard the returns are nice.
I'm even a little tempted. But moving on to more social media commentary because you know, one person who is actually speaking on this, and we'll get into that quite shortly. But first off is Patrick Finn, who says BOG's on the neck of Men's Gold again, this time writing in newspapers that it is operating illegally. So I ask, do the police clamp down on a thief or rather go house to house warning women not to hang their clothes outside? It's either BOG is a barking, Tufle, bulldog on Men's Gold is a well-armed robber.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's interesting enough. But we should go on a quick break. But before that, you know what? Let's take a look at this particular video. So one person who's speaking on their behalf is Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale is, as you should know, he's part of the Xylophone family, which is part of Men's Gold. You know, it's a big family.
We know this.
Yeah. And he is talking about Men's Gold. Because obviously, you know, he should.
Yeah.
I would be pissed if I was running a place and he wasn't talking about it. Well, taking a look at what Shatta Wale had to say. And afterward, we'll go for a quick break, come back and talk some more on this issue.
You say, God help me, God help me, God help me. God has got somebody to help you and you are there and you are doing like, listen. They will still go to track 0. Hey, my guy, Men's Gold. I like it. Men's Gold. More profit. Men's Gold. Get yours. Huh?
Tune in to The Point of View, Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. as Bernard Avlet takes the news further. He will bring the right guests, ask them the relevant questions, and get you the real insights you need on the big stories for the day.
I said, property tax, I will pay. If you come to my house, I'll cut you a check. But when did I do my presentation? February?
Yes.
Or February, yes, sometime. Nobody has come to my house.
Really?
Ghana is broke. And, you know, that's the reality we must all come to live with.
The Point of View with Bernard Avlet, Monday and Wednesday nights, only on City TV. For regular news checks as they unfold, 2020 news, all day, all the time. Politics, sports, entertainment, business, and more. 2020 news. We bring you the world in 20 minutes.
And that's all the news in 20 minutes.
God help me.
Alrighty, you're tuned into 30 Minutes right here on City TV, talking about BOG versus Men's Gold. It seems to be trending on social media. A lot of people have their thoughts about this. Some for, some against, and some, well, indecisive. And starting it off again with some more social media commentary. But Mel, the Shatta video, no?
I mean, he had to.
Yeah,
he had to come and defend the brand.
Yes.
Well, part of.
Because he it was like 1.5 million or something.
Is that what you heard?
Anyway, he's moving on into social media commentary because people have been talking. This time, not so much in support of Men's Gold. Starting it off with the very first tweet in this particular block of social media commentary. And this one is from Kobi Esiedu. It's only in Ghana that people see it as a sabotage when laws are being applied. Interesting one there, Kobi. Moving on into the next one. Kofi Nyakon says, upon all the advice and warning from BOG, people are still investing in Men's Gold as they enjoy. I wish them well, and I pray it continues to be so. But when it backfires like DKM did, they should not come and disturb our ears here, wanting the government to take their monies. Well, the government won't, because they are not on that regulation. The deposits act that they have to keep deposit money will not apply to them, so they'll lose their money. Now that one is their thing. But moving on into more social media commentary
from Ishmael. Another he. People should continue enjoying the fat interest when the harvest time comes. Don't blame anyone.
They should not.
They should not blame anyone. Bring the harvest. Okay, never mind. Moving on to some more. On to the last few ones from Ikria. Funny how Men's Gold think they're invincible. Bigger banks and financial institutions have been collapsed by the Bank of Ghana. Nah, that's your buildings all look like Lipo Lips nightclub. I say right, Lipo Lips.
Lipo Lips.
Hey, Charlie. All right. Moving on.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, way back in the day. Moving on into some more social media commentary, and we have from Answer. These enemies of progress will destroy all local businesses. Hey, Ajay. Enemies of progress.
Enemies. Last few ones. That's about it. But one particular tweet I saw that actually really stood out to me. Someone tweeted that as the Bank of Ghana is going on and on about their particular regulation, this is what Men's Good has to say. Take a look at this video.
Oh yeah, come to stay forever. Oh yeah, come to stay forever. Oh yeah, come to stay forever. Oh yeah, come to stay forever.
They've come to stay forever. Well, forever is quite a long time, so let's see how it goes. From what I know, Yoko has called the head of the Men's Gold Brown, and Apia Mensa, I believe his name is. So he's been called in to answer a few questions. We don't know if it's about the banking one or something else Yoko is talking about, but we'll be keeping you updated as and when it trends on the social media charts.
There we go.
Yes, we chatted.
We chatted. So don't worry, we have chats. Trends.
Well, moving on to something completely unrelated, but still quite interesting.
Yeah.
Cable cars.
Super cool.
Yes.
But don't we have one running already?
I think there's some in Crew, Jay's Lodge. I think that they have a cable car kind of thing, but it's on a smaller scale.
Okay.
But you know, when I think cable car, I think like Emirates one in London, where it's like very long and
I think
goes
of like
on
the Swiss Alps or something like that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I think. Over
That's
the
how they
mountains
get to and fro.
But
and
this
all
was,
that.
I feel, you just be hitting some tree there.
Although they'll cut the trees and they will sail nicely.
I'm just saying.
The government will be coming out, or is a proposition to use cable cars as an alternative method of transportation in the coastal areas. That I think is a great thing, because
it's cool.
we would see the sight. It will get us from one place to another quicker and easier. Me, I'm open for anything that doesn't involve cars anymore, because we need to get to places faster. I can't deal with traffic.
Spaceships.
It's either you're bringing me a railway, I like cable cars, something that'll get me from point A to point B very quickly. So if you don't know what we're talking about, this is what we're referring to, cable cars. So this is an example of a cable car that is established in another part of the world. So it usually is like floor to ceiling windows, so allows you give a paranormal view of the wherever you are, kind of thing. So starting off with some interesting tweets, a little on the funny side, talking about this, starting off with the very first tweet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite interesting when people go a little funny on their tweets. We like that. We like that a lot. It gives us something to laugh about. Well, starting off with the very first one, this is from Kofi Zibit. And he says, "You will not grant a single person for even testing." Wait, oh, Mike Massimo, have you heard this? Please, don't bring us up.
Where's the camera? What are you saying about us?
But you see, I'm also a bona fide Ashanti girl. I mean, yeah.
We will be there.
So we will test it out.
AJ will be there.
After we have prayed. Anyways,
That's it. Moving on to Kojo, you'll be at your small corner thinking about yourself. Then boom, you start hearing news that makes you laugh in capital letters. Okay, we are waiting. Wow, I knew it. I knew
people
we were
are
not going.
such pessimists.
I'm telling
you can't. Why?
Come on. Small, never mind. Moving on to some more social media commentary from Mensa, hanging in the air on sea. Wow, love to see it, but we'll never try one because we have poor maintenance culture. Yeah. Okay, moving on to some more social media commentary. Oh, guys, don't be so pessimistic. From Mo Renee, they can start the trials with the MPs and party foot soldiers. Moving on to some more social media commentary. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Opong, witches will hijack someone in the air. Stop now. Don't try this. This is Ghana. I just literally threw my head back. Moving on into some more social media commentary. Guys, be adventurous from Parkwesi. I think this is needed at... how do I say that? Mountains. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mountains.
Oh, yeah. And some in Aburi too.
No, but I would like it in the mountain side.
But AJ, really, who's got time to be sightseeing on their way to work? Then they will say now that we've delayed, and then they will sack them.
The coastal parts, you see. So if we're getting an opportunity to, take a look at all the amazing sites.
So you just want tourism.
It will bring a different angle of tourism into the country. It will make it easier. It will bring us an added source of income.
Agree.
I think we still haven't figured out the potential. At least we're not trying to monetize our tourism potential as much as other countries are doing in the rest of Africa. So this one, I think is good. We should implement it very well.
Yeah.
We should maintain it very well. We should do it in the quickest amount of time.
Absolutely.
And then I will test.
And I think you should. Thank you.
I will test.
Let me know how it
I
goes.
will.
Text me.
I will pray, then I will test. Hallelujah.
So I think we should see what you guys have been saying, because you guys have been talking.
More social media commentary.
I'm all for this. So yeah, let's take a look at some more social media
Yeah.
commentary. I'm completely for this. I think that I would love to see the scenery.
Yeah.
And okay, so let's move into more social media commentary. This country has reached a stage where we have to think and dream big. What is wrong if government thinks about something like this? Those railways are still under construction and roads are under construction. Let's wish government well and stop this pull him down syndrome. That's
Preach.
it. That is
Preach,
all.
Wellington. Go on.
All right, moving on. I think we have just a few more social media comments here, and we have sea transportation is good. Tema through Cape Coast to Tali. We wouldn't want that. The traffic in Kaswa will reduce, plus sea travel is banned. I think that's the last one for now. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We like that. We like the thought of that. So let's do it, guys. Ministry of Transport, kudos to you for coming up with this, and let's make it work.
Absolutely.
But in all of this,
Yes.
do you know what happens when the language barrier between you and your interviewer goes horribly wrong? When you're saying jargons that the other person hasn't.
That's it. Yeah.
It usually happens. I think it may have happened to me once. I'm not sure. But let's take a look at this one, which shows
when the interview goes wrong. Let's take a look, guys.
Do you think that this act by the Electoral Commission to report Nelson Chamisa already cast aspersion on the credibility of the process?
What?
Do you think that the Electoral Commission now opening this case against Nelson Chamisa may have an impact on how people view these elections, or the partiality or impartiality of the Electoral Commission?
Yes.
Why do you think so? Why do you think that the Electoral Commission may be seen to be being partial, to be seen to be siding with other political parties?
On that one, try to talk so what I understand. So, because if you talk like,
well, yeah, even
the guy was actually how is it?
I think I've been
partiality. Like when you see the person looks clueless.
I think I've been on the interviewer side before.
And then the interviewer side. Yeah.
So I've learned a good lesson, but unfortunately, that is all the time we have.
Yes.
Time flies. What do you say? When we're having fun. Absolutely. That is all the time we have, guys. The conversation doesn't stop here. Hashtag 30 minutes, hashtag 30 minutes. On Twitter, myself and AJ Sapong, and Melly Mel for real.
And of course, keep watching City TV. We're back your way at 5 p.m. And always remember, be careful what you put out on the world of social media. We just might find it. Alrighty. Good night.